Hi, it's me Kelly here again, and today I wanted to talk to you about what I believe is the biggest hack to speeding up language learning and particularly to speeding up speaking, and that's actually using the language. Yes, I know it sounds so simple, but so many of us don't actually do it. We spend so much time listening and so much time reading, and we actually spend very little time using the language. And most importantly, using the language to communicate with others. Preferably this should be speaking, but if you're in a situation where you can't find people to speak with, then writing is definitely a good second. I lived and worked in France for 6 months back in 2005, and although I lived with French people and I worked with French people, my job didn't entail me to actually speak French, and so I didn't really progress much because I never used the language. However, I did pick up more French through input in those 6 months than I did through my whole 7 years of grammar-based language learning at school. But still, I can't speak French. Afrikaans has been very different for me. In 3 years of learning Afrikaans, I can pretty much get by in most situations. And the difference really has been that right from the start, I've used the language, and I've used the language with native speakers. So if you want to learn a foreign language with a goal to speaking, it's essential that you use the language and use it on a daily basis if you can. I've realised recently that my Afrikaans listening and reading comprehension is beginning to overtake my speaking and what I can comfortably say. And that's because lately I've just been so busy and I've not really had the time to speak to my tutors and to interact with natives the way I usually do. And that really has cost me in my speaking skills. And so now, for the weeks going on, I'm going to make sure I make a real conscious effort daily to interact with natives, preferably speaking, but where I can on social media and messaging and bits and pieces. In today's world, there really is so much that you can do to try to use your language and to try to speak with people. You could do something like find a language exchange partner and you could hop on Skype with them to practice your language skills. You could find an expat group of people whose native language is your target language. Most expats would be happy to help you. You can find a Facebook group or an Instagrammer who speaks your target language and interact there. There's so many fun and inventive ways that you can find to use your target language with other people. I've shared some of mine, and now I'd love it if you'd share some of yours. That's everything for now. As always, remember to make your language learning fun, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.